Hello guys, and I hope you all are well. Guys, it's that time again. Blizzard have finally dropped the PTR. For those that don't know what PTR stands for, is basically the public test realm. So basically they have dropped the new patch now, so patch 266 on the PTR right now. Okay, so you can download the PTR, copy characters over from your region, and go play, guys. Go play, man. Go play the new content. Okay, so there's some interesting stuff here, guys. Something I've been asking for years has finally made it into the game. I'm super happy, actually. really happy. So Blitz, thanks so much for adding it. But let's go through the patch notes, guys. Okay, guys, so patch 266. Alright, so here we go, man. Public test round. Let's quickly read what they put here. With patch 264, we started a new process for testing content both internally and externally that worked out well with our production schedule. It helped us ensure that we are receiving focused, actionable player feedback. We are going to continue using this process for patch 266 with a 1-week PTR to test the full extent of Season 18. Okay, guys, so Season 18 buffs here, and a load of new changes, man, which is really cool. Especially some old classic gear we haven't seen change for a long time, man. So basically, guys, the PTR will only last 1 week. What you don't like, put feedback on the main forums, okay? Put it onto the forum. If you don't, there's something you don't like, put feedback on there, and that way, hopefully they listen, and it'll change for launch, okay? Cool. We've acted on your feedback and we're introducing new powers across a number of existing legendaries that previously had none. Yes! Finally, guys, legendary changes, man. We haven't seen this for a long time, man. A brand new, unique season buff for the Season of the Triune aims that change your moment-to-moment gameplay right from level 1. So what are you waiting for? Jump in and get a taste of what Season 18 has to offer. The Season of Triune. Okay, interesting, man. Tell contents, blah, blah, blah. Okay, guys, PTR details. We'll be conducting the patch for 266 PTR over the course of 1 week. You only got 1 week, guys, to play PTR. It's going to be very busy for me as well because I've got to produce tons of videos now. Awesome. Okay, it starts July the 25th, of course, which is today. So we've got 1 week. During the course of PTR, there may be periodic maintenances, outages, hotfixes, and minor patches, etc. Okay? Remember, guys, all these buffs you see on PTR right now, you know, they're subject to change, okay? They are subject to change. If I make a build video and something gets nerfed drastically, I will take that video down and re-upload it, okay? Nice. Okay, guys, so there's some buffs. There will be 2 buffs active to help you on your PTR journey. Increased legendary drop rate and double blood shard drops only on PTR, okay? And that way you can just, farm a ton of gear super quickly. And there's always that massive goat guy in the PTR server as well, Dank Meme, whatever his name is. And you can basically just buy all the gear from him, all the new stuff as well, straight away for blood shards, okay? So you can test your stuff for super quick. Nice. Feedback, guys. Feedback should be provided in the PTR feedback forum, while bug reports should be provided in the PTR bug report forum. Clearly separating these tracks. It has a designers, quality assurance testers to home in the information they most need. Okay, guys, so if you find anything really bad, try to break stuff, guys. Try to break stuff in the PTR, okay? Because we don't want anything really bad going live into the game. Then stuff has to be taken down. It's horrible. So if you do find something, then please report, guys. Nice. Okay, guys, PTR goals. With another new in-game impacted seasonal buff and several beefy boosts to legendary items, we know it'd be very tempting to get your hands on as much as you can. To help guide your focus, here is our priorities in terms of what we'd nice to see tested. Okay, guys, they want us to basically push greater rifts as high as possible with the new item changes listed below. Ooh, there's the gear down there. And experimentation with the Triune's Wheels seasonal buff with emphasis on finding bugs. Okay, so try to break stuff, guys, okay? Try and just do as high as GI as you can, okay? Nice. I know I will be. Right, PTR tips. So, a quick look. Do I need to read this out? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, guys, what they're saying here is basically, if you're a specialist, like a bit like me, I mostly play Witch Doctor, try to break your wizard, basically. If you're playing the wizard, try to break your wizard. If you're more of a main character, just try to push it as high as you can with the big stuff, and, if you see anything really bad, then, report it, sort of thing. Okay. Prior to start of the PTR, consider stocking up on things like puzzle rings and bovine vivacious. Having these when you input your character can make the necessary PTR farming much faster. That's very true, actually, guys. So if you've got tons of puzzle rings, stuff like that. For those that don't know, basically, once every couple of days, you can export your character from live to the test server. But make sure you copy from the correct region. I'm from the EU, so I copy from Europe to the PTR, and vice versa, okay? So just make sure you copy from the right region, otherwise I believe there's still a global cooldown, and you have to copy character, and you have to do everything from scratch, so make sure that you copy over, okay? Lovely. Tried to break stuff, blah, blah, blah. There is something. Right, patch notes, guys. Here we go, man. Here we go. Here comes the juicy parts now. The juicy parts. Yeah. Nice. Okay, guys, so this is two versions of the game, blah, 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 blah. Okay, seasons. Here we go. Here we go. Seasons. The buff of Season 18, the Season Trune, has been added. Trionsville. What does this do? All abilities have a chance when hitting an enemy to spawn a circle that gives a power. Only one circle can be active at a time. Okay, so it's a bit like the Oculus Ring proc then. Okay, power. Players in the circle receive 100% damage bonus while active. Holy shit, 100% damage bonus. So is it... Well, I'm a bit confused there. Is it one circle that spawns and you get all of this stuff? So you get power, resource cost reduction, cooldown? Or is there 3 different types of circles? I'm not too sure, but I guess we'll have to test it, guys. Someone test it for me, guys, and put it in the comment section. So yeah, 100% damage bonus, resource cost reductions. Players that in the circle receive a 50% discount on resources while spent active. Okay, cool. That's pretty sweet, man. God, you can spam those resource costs, guys, like mad. Cooldown reduction was great. Whilst in an active circle, any skills currently on cooldown come off cooldown more quickly. Nice. Okay, man. So this is going to kind of... We're going to be chasing those circles like crazy. A bit like what we already do in a way with the Oculus Ring sort of thing when we're pushing solos. So, okay. Let's read what the developers comment here. The last couple of seasonal buffs have been focused primarily on end-game content, which is true, yeah, they've done it for a while now. We had to try something different this season with a buff that was more beneficial to players, regardless where they might be in their seasonal journey. I kind of understand that, actually, because the long buff guys, you know, you have to get full long gear, all ancient gear, and all gear, and then you start to get that massive power creep sort of thing. So now, it doesn't matter where you are in the game, you're going to get in this buff all the time. It's pretty cool. Trionsville can come into play as early as level 1, cool, so make leveling quicker, guys, for the season start, and continue to make impact on your game experience from the beginning and to the end of the season. And we're looking forward to seeing how many players leverage this ever-changing boost throughout their adventures. Yeah, it's quite interesting, actually, man. It's going to be certainly be interesting for the GR push, man. Not so much for like Torment and things like that, but for GR push, yeah, and then yeah, I'll see same for that. But yeah, quite like it, not too bad. Cool, man. Okay, guys, developers' notes, man. Items! Okay, guys, look at this! New legendary changes, man. I've been wanting legendary changes for, like, such a long time. There's so many garbage gear that's just rubbish. You know, it's rubbish right now. So, it's really, really good to see some stuff change there. Let's go for it. Okay, developer, there are additional specific notes below, but broadly for 266. We want to introduce a handful of new item powers targeted at 2 audiences. 1, certain classes with long-standing requests for balancing and quality of life adjustments. You'll find out in a minute. 2, broader player base. We're experimenting with K-Dire's Cube as well. This means for a few classes we get new additions, but more additions that everyone has the opportunity to play with. We've always experimented with making some of the craftable sets. Yes, guys, craftable sets have been buffed. And they're very, very interesting. We'll go through the changes in a sec. From Hadrig's to purely more for fresh level 70s, or players looking to maximise their farming runs, we'll hope to see some interesting new theory crafting and tactics out of 266, and I can't wait to see what the community does with this new loot. Okay, so yeah, guys, the craftable sets have been buffed. Okay, so let's go through the gear now. Okay, guys, the flavour of time is an amulet. It's completely garbage normally, and now new legendary power has been added. Pylon effects now lasts twice as long. Oh my god. Sorry, it's hot as balls here, guys. Just need a quick drink. So yeah, flavour of time, guys. Pylon effects last twice as long. That'd be great. You know, you can easily add this into a long build, can't you? That'd be cool. I wonder if that works in jars as well. Ooh, 2 times power, guys. Oh my god. The Executioner, that is a massive 2-hand act. It's completely rubbish in game right now. New legendary power. Attacks will slay enemies with less than 5 to 10% health. Holy shit. Basically, this is the frailty buff of the Necromancer. I mean, you can never have this on any class. That's actually pretty fucking cool. I can add this to quite a few builds just off the top of my head, so... Execution, man, that's actually quite nice. Okay, guys, so everyone's got access now to a minor frailty now. Just put this in the cube, man. Boom. Sweet. It's pretty good. Stone Gauntlets. These are barbarian gauntlets, aren't they? I believe they do a stun, I think, at the moment live. New legendary power. Getting attacked will slowly turn you the stone. Oh, okay. You gain 50% more armor. Okay, that's awesome. But your movement speed is reduced by 15%. And your attack speed reduced by 20%. This effect stacks up to 5 times. Okay, that's kind of weird. I don't know if many people would use this with a massive attack speed reduction by 20%. I can understand the fantasy of actually being turned to stone, obviously not really moving around as quick, but obviously the armor buff is awesome. But I don't think that many people would use it if if this stacks up to 5 times with 20% per stack. You're going to be doing no damage. I don't know, maybe some people would use it, who knows us. Okay guys, here we go, Echoing Fury. Now Echoing Fury is basically this good old classic hammer from vanilla that does a bit of fear and an attack speed roll on it. New legendary power, slaying enemies engulfs the wielder into a frenzy. Killing enemies increases your attack speed by 15%. And movement speed. Oh shit, movement speed as well. Attack speed and movement speed by 15 and 5%. This effect stacks up to 5 times. Holy crap, this is going to be such an absolutely sick speed farming item, isn't it? Oh my god, you'd be able to go absolutely bonkers. I wonder if the attack speed procs by pets, maybe. Hopefully it does. If it doesn't, that'd be a bug to report straight away. But yeah guys, Echoing Fury, man, is going to be insane. I can see a lot of people just cubing this because no one wants to have fear on the secondary, man. Well, I'm saying that it's got new legendary power, so I guess it might be changed now, but we'll see, man. We'll see what the farmers loot and try it out, man. So yeah, guys, Echoing Fury is actually good now for the first time. My god. Okay, guys, Squirt's Necklace, man. Squirt's Necklace, man. Always rolls CHD. New legendary power. While you are not taking damage, your damage is increased up to 100%. Holy shit. Basically, this is like Endless Walk Sweat buff. Well, you're not taking damage, your damage increases by 100%. That's insane. So basically, you get Endless Walk Set damage bonus in just one amulet while you're not taking damage. And the damage taken is increased up to 50%. Yikes. Okay, man. Personally, I probably would use Squirt's Necklace, this item here, probably in a speed farming build. If you use Gold Wrap and Boon Horde and Legendary Gem, you would never take damage because as you pick up gold, it makes you indestructible. And that way you keep that 100% and add a COE, etc., etc., man. So this would be great. This would be really, really good for speed farming, man. Especially early in the season. We absolutely wreck it up. So I quite like that. I don't know about using it maybe in GRs, but because that 50% extra damage is dreadful. But for speed farming with Gold Wrap, Squirt's Necklace, man, would be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh my god, can you imagine rat runs? Can you guys imagine rat runs with Squirt's Necklace? Oh my god, rats will be going crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Okay, guys, Mitsurit's Reaver. This is another two-hand axe. It looks really cool, but it's absolutely rubbish. New legendary power. Reduce the remaining cooldown of one of your skills by 1 second when you slay an enemy. Okay, basically, this is very, very similar to the Witch Doctor's passive ability called Grave Injustice. Okay, so this is absolutely insane. This would obviously make rat runs unbelievably good because you could just wreck the whole screen, get tons of cooldown. And then you'll be able to spam Frozen Lands and Simulacrum and just tear through GRs like super, super fast, okay? Especially with Squirt's Necklace as well on top with 100%. Then this, that you could have perma, Simi and Frozen Lands up 24/7 on the Necromancer for next season, man. Because you just kill so much trash anyway. My god, that's going to be crazy. Okay, guys, Barbarians rejoice. Barbarian rejoice. Mortix Brace is back. Okay, it is back. New legendary item. Wrath of the Berserker gains the effect of every rune. This was taken out of the game a long time ago. We'll find out why. Developers know if you played during the patch 220 PTR, you'll recognise this as an item that was later removed from the game before it went into live servers. At this time, Mortix Brace gave too much power for a single item slot. However, the power curve Diablo 3 has changed significantly since then. We're comfortable with bringing it back. So, Barbs, guys, you got your Mortix Brace back. Finally, man, finally. Yeah, and I agree with the power curve. And power curve Diablo has changed a lot over the years. So, yeah, guys, Mortix Brace is back for Barbs, man. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, guys, a new mojo, man. Spite. For those that don't know, note here, this item can be crafted from the blacksmith. And it is not a normal loot drop. Okay, it's a craftable recipe, basically. New legendary power. Non-cleaving gargantuans gain the cleave and chin effects of a Mongoloid rune. Hey! Finally! Oh my god! I've been asking for this change for like 2 years. Personally, yeah, on my channel here. I've been asking for this change for well over 2 years, man. And guys, they finally put it into the game. So now we can finally use the Gargantuan runes now. Okay, so we can now use the poison one, the stun one, and of course the massive wrath one. I can't even remember what it's called now, so I'm too excited. Wrathful Protector, is it? I can't remember. The physical guys, they go in rage. You know the guys got me, man. If you played Vanilla Diablo, you probably use the rune. But it's the physical rune where the Gargantuans go into a rage state, and it was never viable because all those other runes didn't do the cleave. Okay, now they've got the cleave, we can now use the other runes, so you can have 3 giant Gargs cleaving, and it's going to be absolutely amazing for speed farming builds, man. Houndstooth Turbo Chicken with this is going to be insane. It's going to be absolutely sick, man. So, yeah, very, very happy. Blizz, thank you so much for finally putting this into the game, man. It is so cool. Also, guys, this won't be a new meta on the Witch Starter, but Blizz, guys, if you want to mix it up a little bit more, and make Gargantuans much more stronger. Obviously, this will help a bit, because we can finally use that Berserker rune, basically, on the Gargs. It will help a bit. But if you could add some more Gargantuan damage to this new Mojo, say, I don't know, 1000% should do it, then we could have another really strong pet build on the Witch Doctor, man. And that might, I don't think it would compete with Carnival, but it would certainly be up there. It would certainly be up there. Thank you so much for adding that. I'm so happy to see that. Oh, awesome, man. So awesome, man. Finally, guys, we get to use all the runes of the Gargs, man. The old Ric Flair Gargs. Woo! Brilliant. Okay, guys, so a lot of us absolutely love the current season 17 buff, which is basically the free long buff, okay? So every legendary you have on your character gives you 750 damage bonus, and it just gives you complete freedom of all your gear, okay? Complete freedom of all your gear. Blizzard have now added the Legacy of Dreams new legendary gem. While you have no set bonuses equipped, every legendary item you have equipped increases your damage dealt by 3.75 and reduces damage taken by 2%, max level 99. Then at rank 25, this bonus is doubled for ancient items. Okay, so basically what they've done is they've put the non-buff in a legendary gem now that can go into your amulet or your ring slots. Okay, so they kept the non-buff in the game, but it's going to take a gem slot. Okay, it's going to take a gem slot, and also now you don't have to have ancient items to use it either. So you can just level this up, put on a legendary item, and you're going to get 3.75 damage. Increased damage, man, per item. And when it's level 25, if that item's ancient, it will double up to 7.5. Okay, 7.5. Yeah, 7.5. Yeah. So yeah, it's very cool, man. It's very cool, man. Developers note the end game opened significantly with Season 17 Legacy and Nightmares buff, and the community was clear about how much these new options were appreciated. Yeah, man, it's awesome. It's so much fun to play this way. But I want to make this addition a more permanent fixture. It's a permanent fixture in a more streamlined way than simply making it baseline. This legendary gem should open that path to even more further and more opportunities than just making a late game rift pushing. Nice. I can understand that last comment there. I do understand that. But the problem I have seen here is if this legendary gem it takes a ring slot, it's going to break a lot of the meta builds. Well, I'll just say meta builds, a lot of the top-end pushing builds that people are absolutely loving on Season 17. So, you know, guys, like, say for instance, say you're playing Lon Carnival right now. If you use this new legendary gem next season, you won't be able to push solo push using this legendary gem, okay? You'll be stuck with, like, Zuni or Jade or something like that instead, okay? Because basically you won't be able to add Shriken, so you won't be able to kill the Ref Guardian, basically, so... You know, personally, I would like to see this legendary gem go into a helm slot, personally, because that way it will open up all the ring and amulet slots, and that way you can play this build and play how we're currently playing in Season 17. That way it will open up more builds with all the new legendary gear that we just got as well. So personally, I'd like to see that happen, but I know it would impact cooldown builds if it does take a slot in the helm sort of thing, you know, and obviously vitality as well, things like that. So... that's the only other way I think I can make, you could make it more fun, basically, for the community, basically. So, if we can have this new legendary gem into a helm, then it would just open up even more builds. So, more builds means more fun, and more fun means more active players. Yeah? That's personally my 2 cents. What do you guys think, man? Put the comments in below, man. Nice! Okay, so it's crafted sets, man. Crafted sets, well, there's quite a bit, isn't it? Okay guys, crafted sets. The following sets have been significantly revised from their existing level 70 counterparts. Items crafted prior to T6 will continue to exist in their old forms but not be updated after the patch, so you've got to craft the new ones, supposedly. In addition, after the patch, old recipes will no longer be available to craft, and all players will need to reacquire these recipes or find the plans again through the Hodger Caches or Bikini Otis Collector, which is a little green goblin. It's pretty easy, it won't take long though. Okay, guys, Sage's Journey has been changed. A belt has been added to the set. There's now a Sage Journey belt. That's really, really cool because it's going to let you make combos a lot easier on your character, especially for speed farming, rifts and things like that. Hadric the Blacksmith now automatically learns how to forge this set at rank 12. Holy shit, so you don't have to find it anymore. Brilliant. That's awesome change, man. That's a great change right there, man. Woo! Nice, guys. So, yeah, guys, next patch and season, Sage's Journey is baseline when you upgrade your Blacksmith to level 12. Brilliant. Very, very nice, man. I really like that. That's very, very cool. Oh, man, it's going to open up so many builds, isn't it, with a belt now. With a belt. Brilliant. Okay, guys, Captain Crimson's Trimmings. 2-set bonus, man. Regenerates 6,000 life per second. Reduces cooldown of all skills, now up to 20%, was 10%. That's going to affect some supports and all that sort of stuff in the game. Also, now reduces resource costs now by 20% as well. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, reduces resource costs by 20%, and an extra 10% cooldown as well. Free set bonus. Set bonuses have been replaced. Interesting. Damage dealt is increased by your total percentage of cooldown reduction. So the more cooldown reduction you have, the more damage you do. That's pretty cool. Okay, I quite like that. That's pretty sweet. Damage taken is reduced by your total percentage of resource cost reduction. So we can do this in Paragon and some other item rolls as well. So yeah, guys, Captain Crimson, man, that's actually quite interesting. That's quite good. So we can actually do damage now based off your cooldown, and damage reduction based off your resource cost reduction. It's pretty cool. Interesting, man. We'll make some good bids out of it. It'll be good. Okay, guys, all guilds, man. All guilds had a change. Hey, 2-set bonus. Set bonuses have been replaced. Reduces damage taken by 15%. Increases damage dealt by 30%. Holy shit. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting, actually. I can already see a few builds popping up in my head already, that, with the dock. Okay, guys, so all guilds, man, 30% damage increasement. That's huge. Huge. Free set bonus on all guilds now. Reduces the damage from elites, now 30%, was 15%. And increases all damage against elites now from 15 to 30%. It's actually pretty fucking cool. Very, very cool. There, guys, all guilds, man. Could definitely fit this into some stuff, man. Liking it. Kane's Destiny. 2-set bonus. Attack speed increased by 8%. I believe that's what it's normally got. 50% experience, 5%. You're right, it's still exactly the same on 2-set bonus. 3-set bonus. When a Greater Rift Keystone drops, there's a 25% chance for an extra one to drop. 25% isn't huge. Kane's is fairly easy to fit into a build. Personally, I'd rather have this just 100%. Personally, if someone's going to run this, and it's going to give their character fairly badly, you know what I mean? Personally, I reckon it should be 100% drop rate. A bit like what you do with Sages, guys, you know? With the extra DB. You know, and with the extra DB one, it's a guaranteed drop. I reckon this should just be guaranteed. You know, just guaranteed 100%. If someone's going to run this, man, they'd be like, oh, it's not dropped, not dropped. Oh, I'm gimping myself. So, personally, I think they should be 100%, or maybe a value of 1 to 3 or something like that. Lovely. Okay, guys, so let's have a look, man. Bug fixes. Fixing error, reporting a player request. Friend of mine making changes. Okay, guys, how can you participate? Let me just turn it down a bit. There we go. How can you participate in the public test? Okay, so download the Diablo 3 on your PC, and you just bring up the Battle.net launcher. It's nice and easy. And just on the drop-down menu here, you just click on this PTR Reaper of Souls. Just click on that, and it'll download the new client, and it'll patch it to 266.608.03. Okay, that's literally what we've got to do, pretty much. Then after that, you just copy your character to the realm, man, to the realm, and that's it. That's all you got to do. It's very, very simple, man. But make sure you copy from the right region, though. So if you're from the EU, if you're an EU player, you want to copy your character from the EU, make sure you select EU in the top right on the drop down. Because I believe, like I said earlier, I believe there's a global cooldown. So make sure you select the right one. Lovely. Okay, so is the instruction guys how to do it exactly here. So just read this if you're not too sure. And there you go, guys. So that is all the patch notes for patch 266 so far. If there's any changes, I will certainly notify you guys straight away, man. But yeah, guys, some interesting changes there. Interesting seasonal buff. I'm really happy they've kept Lon, but you know, if it's going to take a legendary gem slot, like I said earlier, it's going to break a lot of really fun builds like Long Carnival. You won't be able to play for a GR push, and that's just one build I think off the top of my head. But personally, I'd like to see it slot into a helm. But like I said earlier, I know it'd affect cooldown and vitality gain but it would open up a lot more builds for Lon with all this new cool loot. Otherwise, people might get a little bit frustrated and etc, man. And again, Blitz, thanks so much, guys, for adding that cleave to Gargantuans, man. It's so cool. But if we could just get a bit of Garg damage onto that item as well, then we could possibly have a semi-new meta there, Lovely. Okay, guys, there you go. That's all the patch I've got so far. And once again, guys, thanks very much for tuning in. Feel free to like and subscribe and share this video, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care, have fun, etc. And thanks for watching the video, guys. Lovely. Also, guys, thanks for everyone supporting me on Patreon as well. And there you go, guys. So we've got for now. I want to go load up the PTR and go test out some cool stuff, especially that Gargantuan mojo now. Oh, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and thanks for watching, man. Take care.